I'm Fox 4 meteorologist Andrew Shipley, and it might sound like a broken record at times, but our planet is warming. One might argue the source, but the fact is our oceans are warming as well. In fact, the Gulf of Mexico is the warmest on record, and not only does that affect our hurricane season, it also affects our diverse ecosystems.
Like persistently for the last year, temperatures have been above average. When we were at Kimberly's Reef last week, the bottom temperature was 30 degrees Celsius, so it was 1 degree cooler than the surface.
Dr. Melissa May is an associate professor of marine biology. She says these warming temperatures can wreak havoc on marine life and the ecosystems they live in.
Most things that live in the ocean are cold-blooded, which means that they can't regulate their body temperature the same way humans do. And so when it warms up, that directly correlates to an increase in metabolism for them.
According to Dr. May, that leads to more stress, and it can also lead to more pathogens and bacteria in the water.
If you think about like bacteria, you keep things in the refrigerator to keep them from reproducing. And so when they're out and it's warmer, they just proliferate. The same thing happens in the ocean.
That combination of warmth and bacteria is already impacting our coral reefs.
They were noticing not only that the corals were bleaching, but there was a lot of prevalence of like disease-caused bleaching.
These warming temperatures can also change even what's living here.
We tend to get poleward shifts in species distributions, and so things that lived closer to the equator move a little bit further north. Things that live in subtropical areas move towards temperate regions, and so everything kind of goes away from where those like extreme heat sources are.
Dr. May says we're already seeing some of those poleward shifts.
New species coming in, some species that were resident moving up to the north, like you see with mangroves, and displacing some of the other native habitats. So
Despite that, it's not all doom and gloom. Dr. May says since we've been warming for some time, it might give species time to acclimate. Matt Lachey, meteorologist Andrew Shipley, Fox 4.